What type of vehicles will be in Cyberpunk 2077? Hey guys, it's Matt. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we'll be discussing what vehicles will actually be available for us in Cyberpunk 2077. So guys, as you know, the main character in Cyberpunk 2077 is V. You can choose this as a male or female character. But as we know already, that cars will be able to equip with AI, allowing V to access it and call the car wherever we are. There is different vehicles in the game, so there is cars and there's bikes. It really depends on what you favor. And while looking at some footage of the driving, it does look a bit clunky, like some of the older racing games. But however, I don't think driving will be a massive part of the game, so it's just to let us get around. So vehicles can be left anywhere, and we can call them on demand, just like GTA. I find this really helpful. It fits in with the sci-fi theme. Also, only one vehicle can be selected to use in a matter of time. Like other vehicles can be stored in V's garage, where the apartment complex is. Now, I'll be talking a wee bit more later about the apartment, why people are a bit outraged that there's only one apartment for your character. People have said that they've really wanted different homes and different garages to store their cars. Just like in GTA, it's mainly just down to people used to RPGs having separate homes for separate things. However, let's just get into the types of vehicles. Now, there's a couple vehicles that have been listed already. I'm just going to call them out. Don't butcher me on the names. I'm terrible at like trying to figure out what names are. So the first one that's been registered is called Archer. So Archer is an automotive manufacturer in Cyberpunk 2077. They sort of manufacture everyday utilitarian vehicles, which the general public consumers buy. So this is like, to me, it looks like a Chrysler, like an old Chrysler. This is sort of like the main theme they're going for. It's like a sedan. You'll see Archer are spread around the place in advertisements. To me, this looks like a normal like sedan or saloon car. I think it looks pretty cool. It fits in with the theme. I love some of the edgy design stuff, but again, it's very simple, nothing too crazy. The next car we have up is the Chevalier. Now, there isn't much photos on this, but there is on the car itself. There is a Militech SUV Chevalier, which is listed here. So the Chevalier usually manufactures armored SUVs for Militech. So you'll see here where in one of the cutscenes with the corpse, this is what they sort of look like. I'm guessing you can purchase it like all vehicles in the game, but I'm not 100% sure. So you just need to do a bit more research into that. I'll try to do a bit more research, but yeah, it's a pretty cool vehicle and definitely shows how progression in vehicles have gone over the years. Okay, so next up is Quadra. As you can tell, Quadra is sort of the Fast and Furious manufacturer. They have lots of different vehicles. So Quadra manufactures retro style sports vehicles for the general public. Their slogan is "Drive to the future through the past," which I find is class. I love retro vehicles. So Jackie's car is the first car you get to drive, which is the Quadra VTEC. This is one of the vehicles you get introduced to, which is a sports car. I would say more along the lines of a supercar in my opinion, but it looks pretty sporty. I love the neon effect in the back. It's really cool. You get to see in the 48-minute gameplay reveal of the car itself and how it drives. I love the car in my opinion. It looks fantastic. There's a couple more variants of Quadra have made. Now the most masked one so far is the Type 66. It's the Quadra Type 66. This is more of like an off-road muscle car. It looks like a Mustang to me, like a very futuristic Mustang. Looks fantastic, but it's based off the 1970 AMC Javelin AMX Ring Brothers, the Pest and Show car 2017. Like, it looks fantastic. I love it. The Wraith sign also used a custom car based off it, called the Reaver. You'll see that. I think that's in the Drylands, so you'll get to see that a wee bit more. Okay, so the next one is Thornton. I think I said that correctly. But Thornton is like an everyday utilitarian vehicle. Their slogan is "First car to blend in." What I'm guessing is their cars are quite retro as well, but at the same time they sort of bring in an everyday use, so I don't think they'll be too expensive. So the first thing that they offer is a 1966 Dodge Charger Thornton, which is just a remake of the car, but in a more futuristic way. I love retro vehicles, like, Chargers, Mustangs, Pontiacs, everything. They're fantastic. I feel like this is going to be amazing. Now, there is a banner, like an advertisement billboard you can see, and they have their slogan on it, and the vehicles look pretty cool so far. Now, they have a different range of ones. So they have a 1968 Chevy Prototype 2, which is pretty cool, and then a 2020 Chevrolet Silverado 300, which is pretty cool as well. So if you're into more of the muscle car builds, then definitely that's your thing. Okay, so next up we have Rayfield. This is a high-end supercar vehicles for the rich of the cyberpunk. The biggest thing for me that I can take away is you've seen it in a couple leaked posters, and also you see it all the rich and wealthy driving it around. This car, the Rayfield Erudite 59, I think that's how you say it, looks insane. Like, if you had a car like this time today, that'll be worth maybe, I would say, close to $1 billion. Like, that is the craziest looking car ever. It's really cool as well. It's sort of like a futuristic Bugatti exotic supercar type of look. But genuinely, like, I love all the cars in this game. They look fantastic. So definitely, if you have a lot of money, I think, like, I'm really hoping you can purchase all these vehicles in the game. But if not, then definitely have a chance to steal them and drive them around. So that'll be super fun. Okay, so next up is Veal Fort or Vil Fort. This is a normal public consumer company as well, but has a manufacturer of custom vehicles for the Combat Cab company. So again, there's 3 types of variants of vehicles they make. They make the Vil Fort Alvarado, I think you said it, Alvarado. It has 6 wheels, which is insane, and it looks brilliant. I think it's based off an old 1980 Cadillac Fleetwood, which looks pretty cool in my opinion. And I think what they're trying to go for is comfort over look, which I find amazing. But so far it's mostly cars, so hopefully let's try to find a bike. So next up is a Vil Fort Combat Cab, which again is the cab car that you'll find, which is the AI cab drivers. This is also the scene where V is getting shot out, and him and Jackie are in the back and stuff. So this is the same car. The Vil Fort Combat Cab in Night City is used by mercenaries, corporate thugs, gangs, and anyone else to complete jobs. And it's sort of like your bulletproof haven of a car, and anyone can really purchase it. So now, this has only been leaked in a mission, but the Animals van Veal Fort, they have their own sort of custom van, which is cool. I don't think we get to drive it, but it's just a little vehicle that's been added in there. So it's first featured in a deep dive video where it's seen in the Grand Imperial Mall controlled by the Animal Gang. This is where you get the first boss fight as well. The van looks pretty cool. Like, it just looks like a simple van. I think it's based off an our Chevy Silverado, I think. So it looks pretty cool. So hopefully you get to see that in the future. Okay, so now we're going to get into our first bike, and I think our only bike, but we're not too sure yet. I think this is pronounced Yabai or Yabai. That's the manufacturer company. And the bike A lot of people have tried to pronounce this correctly, so please don't butcher me in the comment section. It's Japanese manufacturer. It's Yabai Kusanji CT3-H. I've seen it multiple times in the reveal trailer, and it looks freaking awesome. Like a super bike, sports bike. I love to look at it. I love to watch gameplay of how like the mileage counters on the actual windscreen, which I find is so cool. So definitely, hopefully that will be a bike we can have or purchase. That would be fantastic. So there's been some vehicles that haven't been categorized yet. So we're just going to take a look at a couple of them. So the first one, again, is a Volkswagen Transporter. I'm not too sure how this is going to look, but I think it's the van you see in one of the first missions where the guys are shooting out the back of the van and you have to jump out of Jackie's car and start shooting at him. This is just one of the vehicles that is open to purchase, I think. Next up is the 1976 Sebring Vanguard city car. This is just a wee small city car. I'm not too sure on what it really is gonna finally look like. It's small little things, so we'll just have to see. But it's just like one of the wee city cars you would see nowadays. So nothing too exciting, but still nice to know. So another car we got to see is the Pontiac Fiero. I love the old American style cars. They're really cool. This one is freaking awesome looking. Like I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. I'm guessing it's a muscle sports car, but like you can't really tell by this chance because there's so many different manufacturers and retro manufacturers as well. Okay, so there's this big vehicle called the Maas 7410, which is a truck. It's only been seen a couple times, but this is a USSR company, which is quite interesting. Like it's a Russian vehicle and manufacturer, so hopefully we get to see a bit more on it. But so far there isn't much information. Okay, now for the police. So the police car is the Ford Crown Victoria, which is used in this. Is used in the standard NCPD, is Night City Police Department. I love it. I think it looks pretty cool. It's a P71 it's named as, but yeah, hopefully you get to see more of that in police chases. So next up is the Dodge Omni. This only been seen once, and it's like a wee hatchback type of car. I love it already. I think it looks pretty cool. I don't think it'll be too expensive to purchase if you can purchase, but it's an American classic and it looks really cool as well. And our last one so far is the Buick Grand National, which again is going to be a standard American car you can buy on the streets. You've probably seen it ride around a couple times. But yeah, like that's it, guys. Like that is all the cars so far we know on vehicles. I wouldn't be surprised if there is more. There isn't really like a proper need for a vehicle in Cyberpunk, but if there is, there's plenty to choose from. So guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like and help me reach my subscriber goal of 1,000 subscribers. I'll keep posting Cyberpunk content because I really enjoy it, and I hope you guys really enjoy it as well. I'm working on my mic as well, so hopefully it sounds a wee bit better. I know it's a wee bit more echoey because I'm in a bigger room, but hopefully I'll try to like suppress that a wee bit. But yeah, if you guys want more information on any vehicles or anything else, please comment down below what I should do next. But yeah, also our next video will probably be more on Cyberpunk. So you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys later.